Today, I'm setting myself up for the ultimate challenge, to break my worst habits using only the wisdom of the Stoics. No shortcuts, no tricks. Just pure mental discipline. Now, we all have bad habits, whether it's procrastination, doom scrolling, binge eating, or constantly checking our phones. Some of these habits seem small, but they add up over time and silently hold us back from reaching our full potential. Maybe you've tried breaking a habit before. You wake up motivated, tell yourself, "This is the day I change my life." But by the afternoon, you're back to your old ways. Sound familiar? You're not alone. This happens because most of us approach habit breaking the wrong way. What if I told you that the real solution to breaking bad habits isn't about external motivation, fancy apps, or self-punishment, but about mastering your own mind? And who better to teach us mental mastery than the Stoics? So today, I'm diving into the world of Stoicism to see if its ancient principles can truly help us regain control over our lives. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with practical, time-tested strategies to break any habit and build the kind of self-discipline that lasts a lifetime. Are you ready? Let's begin. Part 1. Why we struggle to break bad habits. Before we dive into the Stoic solutions, let's first understand why breaking habits is so difficult. Our brains are wired for efficiency. When we repeat an action, whether it's biting our nails or checking social media, our brain builds neural pathways that make the action easier and more automatic over time. That's why, even when we know a habit is bad, we keep doing it. It's like our brain is on autopilot. This is where most people make their first mistake. They try to fight habits with sheer willpower. Think of willpower like a muscle. If you keep using it without rest, it gets exhausted. This is why motivation fades, and you find yourself back where you started. The Stoics understood this over 2,000 years ago. They realized that lasting change doesn't come from temporary motivation. It comes from shifting your mindset and changing how you react to temptation. Part 2. The Stoic mindset shift. The Stoics had a simple but powerful belief. You cannot control external events, but you can control how you respond to them. This idea is at the core of habit breaking. You can't stop temptations from appearing, but you can change how you respond to them. Think about it. The problem isn't that junk food exists. The problem is how we react to it. The problem isn't that social media is addictive. It's how we let it control us. Epictetus, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, put it best. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. So let's break this down into real, actionable Stoic strategies that will help us finally conquer bad habits. Part 3. The Stoic strategies for breaking bad habits. 1. Mindfulness, the power of awareness. Have you ever started scrolling your phone, and before you know it, 30 minutes are gone? This happens because we act without awareness. The Stoics practiced mindfulness before it was even a trend. They trained themselves to be fully present and aware of their actions. Here's how you can use this. The next time you feel the urge to indulge in a bad habit, pause. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, do I really want to do this, or is this just an impulse? This simple act of pausing can break the autopilot mode and put you back in control. 2. Negative visualization. Seeing the consequences before they happen. One of the most powerful Stoic techniques is negative visualization. Instead of just hoping for change, the Stoics would imagine the worst-case scenario if they continued their bad habits. Let's try this right now. Close your eyes and imagine your life 10 years from now if you don't break your bad habits. If you keep procrastinating, where will your career be? If you keep eating unhealthy, what will happen to your body? If you keep scrolling social media instead of working on your goals, how much time will you have wasted? This exercise isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to give you clarity. When you feel the consequences of your actions, you become more motivated to change. 3. The dichotomy of control. Focus only on what you can control. The Stoics taught that suffering comes from focusing on things outside our control. For example, you can't control that junk food exists, but you can control what you eat. You can't control that social media is designed to be addictive, but you can control how often you use it. You can't control your past mistakes, but you can control what you do right now. Once you shift your mindset to focus only on what you can control, breaking bad habits becomes much easier. 4. The 24-hour rule, delaying gratification. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic emperors, practiced a technique similar to the modern 24-hour rule. Whenever he felt an impulse, instead of acting on it immediately, he would wait and see if he still wanted it later. Try this. The next time you feel the urge to indulge in a bad habit, tell yourself, not now, maybe later. If you still want to do it after 24 hours, then you can decide. Most of the time, the craving will pass and you'll realize you never actually needed to act on it. Conclusion: the Stoic path to freedom. Breaking bad habits isn't about being perfect. It's about making small, consistent changes that add up over time. By practicing mindfulness, using negative visualization, focusing on what we can control, and delaying gratification, we can break free from self-destructive cycles and take back control of our lives. So here's your challenge. Pick one Stoic strategy from today's video and try it for a week. Trust me, once you experience the power of Stoicism, you'll never see bad habits the same way again. Let me know in the comments, what bad habit are you struggling with? Which Stoic technique do you think will help you the most? And if you found this video valuable, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because in my next video, I'll be diving into how Stoicism can help you build unstoppable resilience. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.